More about salts. You have learnt about the formation of various types of salts. Students, prepare saturated solutions to these salts. Add 2 drops of universal indicator to it. Note the observations. It is possible to identify the acids and bases from which these salts are obtained. When the pH value for the salt is 7, then it is considered to be a neutral salt. Salt of strong acid and weak base are acidic with pH value less than 7. Let us learn about common salt, NaCl. You have learnt that strong acid HCl and strong base NaOH react together to form salt sodium chloride, that is NaCl. Impure sodium chloride is brown in color and is known as rock salt, while purified sodium chloride is colorless, crystalline ionic compound. It is the fundamental ionic compound used in the preparation of other salts as Na2CO3, NaHCO3, etc. Electrolysis of NaCl in solution and infused state yield different products. When electricity is passed through solution of sodium chloride, which is termed as brine, 10% NaCl, it decomposes to form sodium hydroxide, an important basic compound. Chlorine gas is liberated at anode and hydrogen gas at cathode respectively. Salt, when heated at high temperature, the molten state is termed as fused state. NaCl is able to conduct electricity even in fused state. During electrolysis, chlorine gas is liberated at anode and sodium is deposited at cathode. Let us learn about sodium bicarbonate. You all enjoy tasty cakes, is it not? Have you ever tried to find out from a baker what is added to the cake to make it so spongy while baking? Have you ever taken trouble to ask your mother why the pakoras she makes are so crispy? The white amorphous powdered soda is termed as baking soda. Its chemical name is sodium hydrogen carbonate or sodium bicarbonate, and its formula is NaHCO3. When tested with litmus, NaHCO3 turns red litmus blue, which indicates that it is alkaline in nature. When heated strongly, it decomposes as follows. Sodium bicarbonate is extensively used in day-to-day life. It is used to prepare light and spongy bread, cakes, and dhokla. It also helps to reduce acidity in stomach, being alkaline. It is very useful in preparing CO2 gas and is one of the contents of fire extinguishers. Bleaching powder. It is the white powder which is generally sprinkled to disinfect any place which is not clean and is also used to disinfect water. You must have experienced the typical strong odor from well water during the rainy season. The white powder is called bleaching powder, and the strong odor is due to chlorine gas which is released when bleaching powder is added to water. When dry slaked lime reacts with chlorine gas, it forms bleaching powder. When bleaching powder comes in contact with atmospheric carbon dioxide gas, CaCO3 solid and Cl2 gas is released. This chlorine gas helps in the bleaching action on cotton in the textile industry, wood pulp in paper factories, and washed clothes in laundry. Bleaching powder acts as an oxidizing agent in many chemical reactions and is useful in the preparation of organic solvent chloroform, which is also used as an anesthetic. Bleaching powder is also known as chloride of lime, and the chlorine generated is known as available chlorine. The bleaching powder brands available in the market are classified on the basis of percentage of available chlorine present in them. Let us learn about sodium carbonate, that is, washing soda. Sodium bicarbonate is a white crystalline solid readily soluble in water. Sodium bicarbonate on decomposition forms sodium carbonate whose formula is Na2CO3 10H2O. When tested with litmus paper, it turns red litmus blue, indicating it is basic in nature. When sodium carbonate reacts with HCl, carbon dioxide is evolved. Washing soda is used in washing clothes as a cleansing agent. It is very useful in manufacturing detergent powder, paper, and glass. It is also used to refine petroleum. Do you know presence of chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium make water hard? Na2CO3 plays a very important role to make it soft and potable. Let us see what is meant by water of crystallization. Activity. Take few crystals of copper sulfate in a boiling test tube. Heat the test tube. What is the color of copper sulfate after you heat it? What else do you observe on side of the test tube? The copper sulfate turns white. There are drops of water on the sides of the test tube. The droplets of water you observe on the sides of the test tube are known as water of crystallization. They are the fixed number of water molecules present in the crystal structure. On heating or on exposure to air, salts lose water of crystallization and turn into a substance which is termed as anhydrous substance. What will happen if you add water to anhydrous CuSO4 in the above activity? Now you would be able to understand why we write the formula Na2CO3 10H2O. Soap as salt. When oils or fats are boiled with aqueous solution of sodium or potassium hydroxide, then sodium or potassium salt of carboxylic acids are obtained. These salts are known as soap. The process of alkaline hydrolysis of oils or fats is known as saponification.